Alright, what's going on everybody? Jason here, and today I'll be ranking all 15 classic Gobblegum from Black Ops 3, and if you'd like to see me rank the Mega Gobblegum from Black Ops 3, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see what I can do. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into this list. Also, real quick guys, I'm not including any of the whimsicals. Those are kind of fun throwaway Gobblegums, so no whimsicals will be ranked in this list, so here we go. Number 15 for me is going to be Now You See Me. And Now You See Me is one of those Gobblegums where it's good in theory, but then you use it and then you realize I could have just thrown a monkey, or you realize I could have actually just helped my friend with a wonder weapon like a thunder gun or the lightning bow or something like that, where Now You See Me, it allows all the zombies to be attracted to you for 10 seconds, but only 10 seconds. And then when it deactivates just like that, and your friend will probably end up dying anyways, so it's pretty useless. You could have another Gobblegum like in plain sight or something. Your friend could even have it in plain sight or something like that. So Now You See Me is just kind of pointless to me. And coming in at number 13, I have Firing on All Cylinders. You don't really need to run and sprint while you're going training around or doing whatever you need to do. You can just have a gun with deadwire, or you can just run around yourself and mow down the horde while you have them all in a big clump. You don't need to run around firing while you're sprinting. It just seems kind of pointless to me, so that's why it's at number 14. Number 13 for me is going to be Arms Grace. It's basically a poor man's Tombstone, and Tombstone's an alright perk, but this only keeps your guns, which I guess can be okay, but it doesn't keep your perks and it doesn't keep any of your equipment like monkey bombs and stuff. So poor man's Tombstone is pretty low on the list for me. Coming in at number 12, I have I just said Arms Grace. I have Impatient. Impatient, again, good in theory. You die out, you bleed out completely, and then you come back to life at the end of the round that you died on, instead of coming back alive at the beginning of the round and having zombies swarm you. The problem with this is you don't get to keep any of your stuff. I feel like if Arms Grace and Impatient were a combined Gobblegum, a combined joint deal, it could be the Gobblegum version of Tombstone to be much higher on this list. So it's just kind of not needed for me. I mean, you're going to be dying in 2 seconds anyways, so Impatient comes in at number 12. Number 11, I have Always Done Swiftly. Now, again, it's just a Gobblegum that's kind of, you don't really need the Gobblegum. All you do is you aim down sights faster and you move around faster when you're aiming down sights. Again, you kind of don't need it. I mean, it's fun going around quickly aiming down your sights and you're able to do it fast. Again, not needed for survival. It's not needed for a whole lot of other stuff, so that's where Always Done Swiftly lands on my list. Coming in at number 9, I have Arsenal Accelerator. Now, it can be an okay Gobblegum, I know, but I feel like the specialist weapons charge up pretty quickly anyways, so you don't really need to waste a Gobblegum slot charging up the specialist weapon, which the specialist weapon isn't something you're going to be using for the majority of the time anyways. So Arsenal Accelerator coming in at number 10 for me. Coming in at number 9, I have Lucky Crit. Now, Lucky Crit can be pretty decent actually, you know, especially when you have a double pack-a-punch ability like Blast Furnace, where Blast Furnace can take a little while to charge up before the next do, so it can be helpful. But at the same time, if you have a gun with Deadwire or Turned, I feel like both of those abilities happen pretty frequently. So, again, it's a middle tier Gobblegum for me. I'll run it once in a while in my pack, but you kinda don't need it. Next on the countdown, I have Armamental Accomplishment. An Armamental Accomplishment I like to run quite frequently actually in my Gobblegum pack, because what it does is it allows you to use equipment faster and interact with things around the map faster. So if you're drinking a perk, you can drink the perk faster and get out of the way of the zombies and things like that. Or if you are buying a Gobblegum, you buy the Gobblegum and you eat the Gobblegum pretty fast. So it can be very helpful there. I kind of use this Gobblegum as a filler when I don't know what to do for my 5th slot and I want transition between one Gobblegum to another to be a bit more smooth, a bit quicker, so I can use that Gobblegum. I put on Armamental Accomplishment. So again, another mid-tier Gobblegum. Number 7, I have Stock Option. And Stock Option, as the title suggests, it takes ammo from your stockpile and uses that for ammo instead of having to reload. Again, a pretty middle tier Gobblegum. I like using this Gobblegum on occasion, and it does get rid of some of the stress of, oh, I gotta reload, or I have an LMG and I don't have speed cola and I gotta reload forever, and oh, never mind, I have stock option. It can help me out here when I'm doing what I need to do with my LMG. So it can be very helpful in a couple of situations, but yeah, not the best, but I still like it. Okie dokie, number 6, I have Coagulant. Now, Coagulant is a decent Gobblegum. Again, it increases the bleed out time for you, basically. I mean, I don't know why I took that much of a pause. It increases the bleed out time for you. So if your friend is out training and he's in a kind of a tough situation and you're dead, it gives you a bit more time to be bleeding out, and it gives your friend extra time to go and save you. So pretty decent Gobblegum. I run it most of the time when I'm running co-op games of classic Gobblegums. So there's Coagulant right there at number 6. Getting into our top 5, I have Danger Closest at number 5. PhD. You get PhD Flopper for 4 rounds. It can be very helpful, especially doing an explosives only challenge. You're doing a boss fight like the Gorod boss fight or the Dryzen Drac boss fight, and you don't take any explosive damage from Nikolai's cannon arm, or you don't take damage from any of the Panzers. So Danger Closest is a good Gobblegum, definitely top 5 worthy, coming in at number 5. Number 4, I have Swordflay. Swordflay is a great Gobblegum. I use it every game when I'm playing solo. Basically, it increases your melee damage 2.5 times, I believe. Yeah. Hey guys, real quick, I just wanted to interject here. I got it wrong. Swordflay, you actually do 5 times the melee damage, and it lasts for 2.5 minutes, not 2.5 times damage. So just wanted to say that real quick. And yeah, on round 4, you can one knife kill, get those good amount of points at the earlier rounds, like round 4, round 5, so that you can go buy perks, you can open doors, you can pack a punch even if you manage your points correctly. And on top of that, if you get a double points, double the knife kill points, you're in a good situation. So Swordflay, I don't run a game of solo without it for the most part, and comes in at number 4. Alright, so number 3, I have Anywhere But Here. Anywhere But Here is a good Gobblegum. Let's say you're in a corner, you got stuck in a corner, oh, just pop Anywhere But Here, and you're anywhere but there. Gets you out of good situations, gets you out of bad situations, gets you out of any situation that you don't want to be in. And it's actually used for an Easter egg step on Zetsubo no Shima when you need to go into the dragon room and get the cog for the elevator. So yeah, I mean, Anywhere But Here is a very decent Gobblegum, and it comes in at number 3 for me. I think it can be very helpful in a lot of games, and especially when you pair Anywhere But Here and In Plain Sight, you're basically getting 4 escapes from the zombies, and that can be pretty overpowered, actually. Speaking about overpowered, coming in at the number 2 spot, we have Alchemical Antithesis. Antithesis. One of those names, I've heard it's pronounced both ways, but Alchemical Antithesis is a very, very useful Gobblegum. You run out of ammo, or you're doing some kind of speed running strategy, or you just want to have unlimited ammo for a minute. There you go, pop Alchemical Antithesis. You don't have to worry about a max ammo for a whole minute. Actually, for a whole 2 minutes, because there's 2 activations of Alchemical. So you basically get 2 minutes of unlimited ammo for absolutely free. So that's pretty damn overpowered. And again, I don't run a game of zombies without it when I'm using classics. And that comes in at number 2. And obviously, it's the Gobblegum I haven't said yet. Coming in at number 1, In Plain Sight. In Plain Sight is my favorite classic Gobblegum, and it's the best classic Gobblegum. You pop it, and the zombies ignore you for 10 seconds. Pretty simple. Get you out of situations that you're stuck in a corner, or, oh shoot, the boss is going to kill you, you're red, you're trying to run around, you don't want to risk it, you're in that boss fight, you're at the final stage of the boss fight, you just use your In Plain Sight, regroup, get yourself back together, beat that boss fight, everything's happy. You're training a group of zombies and you get stuck in a corner, use that In Plain Sight, regroup, get yourself recomposed, go back out there and train again. In Plain Sight is basically Zombie Blood from Origins, and if you pair In Plain Sight with Zombies Chronicles Origins, which also has Zombie Blood, Origins can get pretty easy on Black Ops 3. So In Plain Sight is kind of overpowered, but at the same time, you know, it's only 10 seconds, and, you know, it's up to you what you want to do in that 10 seconds. 10 seconds gives you enough breather room where you can take a step back and you can regroup and you need to get back into the groove of it, but then at the same time, 10 seconds isn't a whole lot of time, and you really need to get back up and focused into what you're doing. So that's what I have to say about the 15 Gobblegum in Black Ops 3, the 15 classic Gobblegum in Black Ops 3, I should say. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to rank all the Mega Gobblegum in Black Ops 3, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream.